Hello guys, how are you all? Hope you guys are extremely well. So today we will discuss one problem, that is minimize the maximum difference of pairs. So we will given a zero index integer array and an integer p. So find p pairs of indices of num such that the maximum difference among all pairs is minimized. So what they are telling, if we are getting that the array 10 1 2 7 1 3, right? So this is the nums array. So here they are telling that the p equal to 2. P is the number of pairs, okay. So if we are taking this and this pair and this pair, then what will be their difference? 0 and 1. So maximum difference ki 1. So they are telling that the maximum difference such that the maximum difference among all of these pairs is minimized. Okay, so the maximum, so in this case the maximum difference is 1, so that is minimized. So we will discuss in this, we will take this minimize. Okay, if we are taking 1 and 1 and 2 and 10, then what will happen? 0 and 8. So their maximum difference is 8, so maximum difference is not minimized. If we are taking 1 and 7 and 1 and 10, then their maximum difference will be 6 and 9. So their maximum difference is 9, which is not minimized. Only in this one case, here only the maximum difference is minimized. Okay, so we will finding that this number, that how their maximum difference will be minimized and what will be their maximum difference, like this one. Okay, so if we are thinking about that how can we achieve this, so we from this array we can simply taking that if we are sort from this array, we will if we sort this array, that is a 10 1 2 7 1 3, if we sort this array, then what will happen? 10 1 2 7 1 3. If we sort this, then 1 1 3 2 3 7 10. Okay, if we are taking this from this left hand side, then what will be the difference? 0. And here also in question one thing they are telling that there are note of that for a pair of the element index I and j, that difference of this pair is nums and nums of I minus nums of j, where the x is the absolute value of the x, and also ensure that the no index appear more than once among the p pairs. Okay, so we will taking this pair 2 and 3 and this 7 and 10. So in this case this is the 0 and 1 and this is 3. So we will taking only two pair, that is p equal to 2. So we will taking that the number of pairs, right? Find an integer p, find the p pairs of the indices. Okay, so in this case this is the only 2, so we will taking this and we will get this the 1. Okay, so our at first work is to the sort that the array. So we will sort this array. Okay, now the question arises that if we sort this array, then we will finding this number, we will if we sing this question, then they are telling that the number of length will be the 10 to the power 5 and nums of I can be 10 to the power 9. So this is a huge number, right? So 10 to the power in this case, if we are finding this difference, the brute force approach is to the sort this array. If we using merge sort, that is the best algorithm for the sorting of any array. So then this time complexity what will be, that the order of n log n. Good, order of n log n. So if we are also using this, then also our if then the brute force approach so our brute force approach is to sorting this array, right? So we sort this array in the order of n log n. Good. But in this case also, so what will our brute force approach? So I less than, if we taking that the order length is the n, so in that case, and for j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus, so and we will declare one array list also here. So array list is array list or array, anything like integer answer, so answer equal to new array list in Java or something like that. In programming language it may be differ. So we will taking that the is array list name is temp array name. So so in the temporary in the like the last index or append that, we will just add this the absolute difference between the between the this array. If we taking this array equal to nums, right, so we will taking the difference between is the nums of I minus the nums of j, right. And after that the j loop, we will just sort this array list, and we will just taking that the maximum equal to maximum of the maximum variable. If we are taking that the one maximum variable, what will be this maximum variable value? This variable value will be the minimum number, like in your programming language this is a minimum number. So we will taking that in Java that is the min value. So just we will taking the minimum value, because if we are going the maximum, then our at first iteration the maximum value will be the returned. And what will be this temporary p number of index? Why this p number of index? Because if we are taking this index number at p, like what will be the, not p, this is p minus 1. Why this? Because if we are taking like 0 1 2, so we are what we are doing, this is a p minus 1 index, right? So we are doing getting this index, right? So and this is our brute force approach, right? So here we are also taking space complexity for this, and this will be the order of n, and also here 2 for loops, so this is will be the order of n square, right? So in this case, for this brute force approach, time complexity will surely greater than 10 to the power 8, because in our case where constant they are seeing that the nums of length is 10 to the power 5 and nums of I is also 10 to the power 9, greater than equal to 10 to the power 9. So this will create a huge number like 10 to the power 14. So this is surely greater than 10 to the power greater than 8, right? So we will minimize this. So in this case we are doing one thing, that is a searching, right? Searching of the index, that where we can getting this minimum number. So in this case our we can do one thing, that if we are searching, so we can use binary search, right? Why binary search? Because normal linear search will take order of n time, but binary search taking log of n time. So our at least if we one loop getting that the order log of n, so we can multiply this by n by outer loop, so this will multiplied by n, so order of n log n, right? So how to do this? At first we can think about this, that the if we are getting that the lower value is the if we are taking that the number array, this nums array which is 1 minute, nums array is 1 1 2 3 7 10, right? So we will taking that the nums array, this is the first index, and high is equal to the nums array last index, right? And we will using that the binary search. So what will be the binary search? while low is greater than high. We will just running this loop. So this question is how many times we will just running this loop. So if we are thinking this, that this is a low value is how much, 1, right, and high is 10. So last index -1 because last index is always greater than this. So we will finding out this is the mid value. So if we are getting out the mid value, what will be our mid value? So low plus high by 2, or we can write this low plus high minus low by 2. So why we writing this the high minus low? This high minus low we will writing because if our number is significantly greater than this, the in low value this is the integer dot max value, and high is also integer dot max. So if we are adding the two max value, then we will just it will overflow this. So to prevent this, we will just getting out with the minus, right? So we can just not getting out the overflow condition. So in overflow condition, this result will be the simply vary, and it will vary a lot. So you cannot finding out the right answer, and also that the time complexity will also get increases. Not from our side, because to getting out at a huge number addition, the computer will take a surely high time value. So if we are doing the minus, so this will our making our code more easy and more less time complex. So we are doing this the mid value, and so here we will finding out that the one check function. So if check this array medium and the number of pairs, okay, then what we will do, and else what we will do. Okay, so at first we will defining that the check function. The what will do is working on the check function, and we checking the number of array and difference and number of pairs. We running this loop from the first location, not from the 0th location, and we will running this loop at the end of this position, and our incremental will also increase. So if we are finding out that the difference between nums of I and nums of I minus 1, obviously here we will also adding one absolute. So absolute difference between these will be the lesser than equal to d. Okay, then if this is the lesser than, so if we are increasing our number of count, say here also we will declare one count, and so here we will just increase this the c value, and also we cannot getting that the two consecutive pairs, right? So we will also increase our I value. Okay, so here we will also checking that if the c value is greater than equal to, at first we will checking that equal to, but in greater than equal to d no number of pairs. So how many number of pairs, like 1 pairs, 2 pairs, like in the 0 1 3, here we are getting this. So how many number of pairs, so if we are getting at 2, so getting that a number of pairs, so we will return this value, we will return true. Okay, and then we are closing that the I loop also, and here at last we will just return the false. Okay, this will our function. So this will getting that the order of log n. Okay, so no, this is a getting that the order of n, because here we are running loop from 1 to n. Okay, this is the depending on the nums of lengths. Okay, so this will in the order of n. Now if we are checking this that the high value high, so if we are finding out that the, if we are just finding out that the from 0 to n we are getting this number of pairs, so we will finding out that the minimum value. So if we are finding out the mid value, so in the mid value we are getting this the number of pairs, how many number of pairs. So we are just reducing this high value to our mid value. Okay, else what will happening, that from the 0 to n we are getting this mid value, right? So in the mid value that we are not getting that the enough number of space, right? We are not getting that the enough number of pairs in this in the time span, right? So what we are getting, that from the 0 to n, right? From the 0 to n we are not getting this, so we are 0 to n that the mid value is not possible, right? So here, so what will our mid value, right? Like in the 0 plus in the right 1 plus 10 by 2, this is 5, right? So in the 5 value we are getting it is a 5 value. So in the like we will run one dry run case, so we will getting understand more better. So what happening, that the 5, right? So in the 5 in the 0 and we are getting also this, and so like we are reducing this part. So when we are reducing, then we are getting that the low value is the mid plus 1, right? Because we are not getting the right answer in this part, so we can getting the right answer in this part also, right? So we are getting the low value in the mid plus 1. So I will just also teach you that how we are getting this. So we will run one dry test here, dry run, right? Low equal to 0 and high equal to whatever array 1 1 2 3 7 10, right? But guys, I think I am doing a mistake here, that the high equal to minus nums of I last index minus nums of 0. Why this I will telling you now here. Now high equal to 10 minus 1 equal to 9, so mid equal to 4, right? So what happened, mid equal to 4, and here 0 accepted, 1 is accepted, 3 is also accepted, length is 3 is greater than equal to 2 and all are lesser than equal to 4. So we will just taking this. So high equal to 4, right? Now what happened, so the low equal to 0 and high equal to 4, mid equal to 2, no 1 1 2 3 7 10, 0 1 3, this is lesser than equal to 2, this is lesser than equal to 2, this is not lesser than equal to 2, so 0 and 1. So we will just checking that the 2 is greater than equal to 2, sorry, so 2 is greater than equal to 2, so we will update to the high to 2, right? So what happened now, to the low equal to 0, high equal to 2, then 1 1 2 3 7 10, mid equal to 1 0 1 3, right? So 0 is lesser than equal to 1 2, 1 is lesser than equal to 1 2. So what so here also we are getting 2 is greater than equal to 2, so we are update to high equal to 1. Now low is 0, high is 1, so mid equal to 0. Here what happened, 1 1 2 3 7 10, here 0, here we are getting 1, so we are checking this pair also, this pair we are getting 4, and in this pair we are getting 3, so only this pair only valid, so only 1, so 1 is not greater than equal to 2, so low is update to mid plus 1, so low is update to 1, right? So 1 is so our while condition is while low less than high, right? So what happened, so 1 less than 1 is not valid, so return low equal to 1, our answer is also 1, understand? So we'll writing code here. So int low equal to 0, int high equal to nums of, we'll getting n here, 1, int n equal to nums dot length n n minus 1. Okay, and then while low is lesser than high, if check nums mid and what it is p, high equal to mid, else low equal to mid plus 1, right? And we will just return low, right? What happened to our check function, public static boolean check int nums and int mid and int k. So here we are getting c equal to 0 for int I equal to 0, I lesser than nums dot length I plus plus, but here I equal to not equal to 0, I equal to 1, right? Now we are what we are doing, if nums of nums of I minus nums of I minus 1 lesser than equal to mid, right? Telling this, then what happened to C++ and I also plus plus, and if C is greater than equal to k or p, we are writing this to the k and then return 2, else we are returning false, right? And just run our code. I have declared it as mid equal to low plus high minus low by 2. Okay, but this is also integer type variable. We have to sort this array. I forgot that. And now time complexity of order of log n log n, and what in this case, and here also is the order of n, and in this case order of log n, right? So submitting this, so this is accepted. So that's all.